Ultimately, we're doing everything in our client's best interest, and so if they don't have trust in us, and we don't have integrity to back it up, it pretty much negates the whole relationship.
What our goal is to make the best decision possible for the client, or help the client make the best decision possible. We're not really here to steer anybody anyway. We're here to advise and be support and knowledge, train buyers and sellers of how to proceed with the transactions.
Integrity is my livelihood, because if I'm not honest and open with my clients and giving them all the information up front to them, then they're going to tell their friends when they say, who is your realtor? They're going to say, don't go to this guy.
Having a good trusting relationship, being transparent in everything that you do so that they know what you're telling them is reliable.
Ultimately, my job is to find a place that you like and you're comfortable with. So I'm not going as far as trying to sell you on something you might not like. My job is just to be your friend, be there to help you out, and find what's really going to suit you.
I worked at Mayo for 37 years before coming here. So I've learned service through working there, prior. The needs of the patients always come first. I mean, if you live in Rochester, you've heard that before. And that's the same here, at our team, at our company, is the needs of the clients always come first.
So I'm always doing my research and making sure I can help them out, the best way possible.
When it comes to helping the customer, I have worked customer service my whole life.
Any successful place that I've been, it's always worrying about my client or my customer's needs above my own, and making sure that I'm doing the best job possible for them. And when you do that and you truly believe in that, everything else will come.
We want to make sure that we are able to meet their needs. If they need some empathy, maybe their circumstances of selling and buying aren't joyous. We need to work with them on that too and be empathetic to their needs.
Buying a home is one of the biggest financial decisions of your life. So I always tell clients, you don't want to rush the decision. You want to think long and hard about your decision, just to make sure it's going to be suitable for you in the end. And
You have to be patient with everything that you do. It doesn't even have to be within work, but just in life, you have to be patient with everybody. That even if you're a grocery store standing in line, you have to be patient.
The patience and selflessness comes in all the time. So, when you're out looking at houses, in this extremely hot market like we're in now, it's not uncommon to lose out on 3, 4, 5, 6 houses. And when that happens, a lot of times you get really impatient. You just want to buy the next house. But as an advisor, my job is to make sure that you're getting the house that you want and not just settling on a house, right? It doesn't matter to me how long it's going to take to find the house that you want. My job is to find you the house that fits what you need.
it's important to try and think outside the box, implement the new technologies to really give us the edge over our competitors.
You see many different scenarios, and especially in today's market, there is so many ways so many programs out there, so many different things you can do, and it's really just trying to figure out what the best case scenario is for my customer.
If we're out here to provide the best service possible, we need to do and try and fail and try better things all the time to make sure that we're doing what we can do best for our clients.
As things change for us locally, we can have fun with that. And that's probably the spice that happens, in our daily huddles with us, with our clients, and keeps kind of everything moving forward and a little bit different every day.
As a realtor, I never leave my workplace. My workplace is on me, with my phone 24/7, right? So people can get a hold of me. People can reach out. I can get a hold of people. I can make sure that everything is coordinated correctly. We are really on the clock all the time. So the dedication, it's there.
I think dedication is very important. It's follow up. It's everything that you do day in and day out. If you don't have the dedication, you're not going to get anything done.
am I doing the best I can at this moment? And I think it comes and goes with, you know, us throughout the day as our energy and everything kind of ebbs and flows. But I think if we can constantly go back and question that of, are my actions that I'm going to do right now with my client going to be the best I can do right now? And I think if we're always thinking that, which we try to strive to do, it's why it's one of our core values. If we're always thinking that and making the decision based on that, that we're always going to do the best.
So, you know, when we came up with the name of the Realty Edge,
Kyle and I came up with the team name was to have Realty Edge.
we always wanted to stay at the cutting edge in the forefront of technology and things going on in the real estate industry.
The real estate industry is just getting away from having really bad photos or one photo of a house on the MLS. And people want to see everything. You know, they want to see big photos, lots of color, all the rooms. They don't want to be enticed to call and take a look at the property and find out it's not what they want. They wasted all their time to come out there. So that's kind of where it started. Where it is now is, where do we keep pushing that envelope? A lot of times we have to look outside of our own industry to see what that looks like, because you can get pigeonholed. You know, we were doing the Matterport tours, you know, 5-6 years ago, and it didn't seem like a lot of real estate agents were doing it. But you know, 7-8 years before that, you still had car companies that were doing 360 tours of cars. You know, a car's $30,000-$40,000. Most houses are a couple $100,000. So probably need to do that in marketing.
I mean, having the team around me is pretty much where it's put me where I am today. Without the team, you know, I don't know where I would be.
Means a lot. This is my first company. They helped me get my license. They helped me do everything to be able to get everything in place. So the Realty Edge team means a lot to me in general. Just everybody that has helped me throughout the way and get the process started. So
That's what we're based on, an actual team, and that is everybody helping each other achieve that one goal, right? So the team means a lot to me, right? So if somebody's down, we're there to pick them up, right? If somebody's doing great, we're there to give them high fives, right? If I'm down, the team's there to pick me up. If I'm doing great, the team's there to give me high fives. You know, it's more than just a team. It's really a family. Like, we really care about each other. We want what's best for everybody on the team.
No one's out to get someone else. We're all here to support one each other. We're all here to help one each other.
accountability is very important. Being in a position, you have to have all the paperwork in the time, and Tammy keeps me on top of that, make sure I got everything that I need to do. So that's awesome for her, and very thankful that she's on the team. So
I helped the team from start to finish, and I like to think of it as a bunch of cogs in the wheel, and how, you know, those all come to me, and then I try to put those cogs all together and make sure that everything works smoothly and through the end, from meeting up with the client in the very beginning to actually closing day when they get those keys or they get that check, whether they be a buyer or seller. And I need to be accountable every day to make sure that I get my job done, that I'm helping our agents out with whatever they need.
If you can have the goals, but if you never check them, you're probably not going to hit them, right? If nobody holds you accountable, it's a lot easier to get into a slide, right? So my goal is to make sure that everybody is held accountable, and that everybody lives up at a high standard, right? So, you know, we always say we need to provide service at a better standard than anybody else, and that's really what we do, and that's what we strive for.
Like most, obviously, is just helping people, you know, make one of the biggest decisions of their life.
And they're getting excited about it, and they see that house and they know what they want to do with it, whether it be updated or decorated. And I get to be the person to help them make that dream come true.
Hearing their reactions, and their reactions, you know, make me feel good and make me feel like I did a good job and what I was supposed to do.
just seeing them be happy with whatever they want to do. So that's what I love most, just seeing the excitement on their face, and then also being able to work with a great group of people.
They get a new house or they sell their house for, in a lot of cases right now, more money than what we even listed it for. Just how happy those people are And that is truly what makes me happy at the end of the day, is seeing a happy client at the end of the transaction.